Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock. I am having coffee, of course. It's almost done brewing. I'm gonna have it with my Splenda and my soy milk and my new favorite creamer that I talked about in my last video, the video on the recent products that we've tried. I love this stuff. And with that, I'm gonna have one of these little protein bars I made. They're so good. By far my favorite homemade protein bar. Nothing beats Nugo, of course. The stupid salted pretzel, whatever it's called. Still the best protein bar. But these are pretty darn good. They're just dates for sweetness and some Splenda, I think. Peanut butter, oats, chia seeds. Normally I would use like hemp seeds or flax or something, but I need to get rid of these stupid chia seeds. I really hate putting chia seeds and stuff like this because they just get stuck in my teeth. Ugh, they're just gross. Just a horrible food. Why did I buy them? I hate chia seeds. Protein powder, the chocolate on top. I just melted some of the Enjoy Life semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can just leave them in chocolate chip form and just fold it in if you want. That's easier, but I really like having that like crunch, you know, of the chocolate on top. And it just, my partner, when he saw them, he was like, ooh, those are fancy. So I guess they look fancy. And then also my new favorite ingredient, those pea puffs that I talked about in my in that products video I did, and also in the vegan snacks video I did, high protein snacks. I used it in the apple protein balls. I said in that video that they're not as crisp as I would like. They're not as crunchy as I would like. Now, when I use them for this, I added them last, absolutely last. So I processed everything in my food processor and then moved it to a bowl and then added the pea puffs, and they were still like very crunchy. I took a bite, partner was near me, he was like, oh, those are crunchy. Like he could hear the crunch factor. That sounded like a, what, Doritos commercial or something, crunch factor, I don't know. But they will end up over time soaking up some of the liquid from everything else. And yeah, so I find that they're pretty much the same texture now as the apple balls. So in other words, make them all and then eat them all within like an hour and you'll be good. Yeah, but I really like these. These are super duper tasty. If you like peanut butter, obviously you can use another nut butter if you like. I'll put the recipe in the description. It's adapted from I think it's a well-plated recipe that I was making before. These are much better protein wise. They have way less dates. Hers is like a cup of dates or something like that, which is fine, but I would like a little more protein. And also I use the pea puffs. I replaced some of the oat, I think, with pea puffs, the chocolate on top, a few other changes like that. But yeah, I'll put the recipe in the description. And I do have another recipe kind of compilation video coming. This one, breakfast, high protein breakfast. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll have it up next week sometime. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm going to work out, doing lower body today. And that's a good time to go. Okay. So after my workout, I had this delicious thing. I used the awesome grounds that I talked about in the products video, the Sweet Earth awesome grounds, with potato and tomato and a bunch of different spices and some beans, some kidney beans. It's really good. It'll definitely be in the breakfast video. I've had it with guacamole. This time I've been eating it with just some cheddar shreds. They're so delicious. Had some strawberries with that too. Then I had another coffee with the Silk creamer. So yummy. And oh my gosh, the Silk Greek yogurt. I did find the lemon. I found the lemon and the vanilla at Grocery Outlet, 59 cents each. Tried the lemon yesterday. So good. It's like cheesecake. It's so yummy. Just had the vanilla, also so yummy. Oh my god, so delicious. Ugh. Wait, no, it's not so delicious. It's Silk. Fail. Then I needed something salty, so I'm having some pretzels and peanut butter. All right, what time is it? It is 9:16. Dinner. I had that real simple beans and guacamole thing. I have a video making that. No rice though, just beans. Just a whole lot of kidney beans cooked with onion and pepper and scallion and some spices, smoked paprika, some chili powder, cayenne, that sort of stuff, and some yummy guacamole on top. The guacamole is actually made with frozen avocado. I saw that at a Grocery Outlet. They had a huge bag. Seemed to be quite a bit cheaper than fresh avocados, depending on the price of fresh avocados. I thought it was going to be okay, but it doesn't have that creaminess that fresh do, and there's that taste that sometimes I hate but sometimes I love, and right now I love it, of avocado, and it just doesn't have that. So I don't think it's gonna work for me. I went shopping yesterday and I I bought more fresh avocados. I'm going to use the frozen. I'm going to use it. It's just not as good. Maybe I can mix them. So yeah, I had that with a bunch of hot sauce all over it. And then I had another thing I talked about in the products video, that kind frozen dessert. What do you call it? You can't call it ice cream, right? Frozen non-dairy dessert. The chocolate hazelnut. And I said in that video that it was super bitter and I didn't like it, but I was going to try it in a milkshake thing. I did. Terrific. It's not as good as the Brave Robot, but it's pretty darn close, honestly. It's so good with just a little bit of unsweetened soy milk, a little bit of salt to help with the bitterness, and just some like sprinkles on top. Just some little, it's like the one palm oil thing I eat. The Kroger brand, their chocolate sprinkles and their rainbow sprinkles are vegan. They don't have any shellac, no confectioner's glaze in them, but they do have a bunch of palm oil, of course. So that's like the one thing I eat because... does it even count? Like, look at this. It's just a tiny amount. It doesn't count, right? But yeah, very good. And I do like, I forgot to say this, with this one and with the pistachio, the nuts, they have like whole nuts in there, like whole pieces of pistachio, whole little hazelnuts in there. I really like that. If it were fruit, I'd be like, ew, yuck, nasty. But because it's like nut, I don't know, just whole pieces of fruit and stuff. Ew, it's like gooey. I don't like it. Although that's funny, I did get the strawberry one too, and it's supposed to have like pieces of strawberry. It does not. It's just all like smooth, and it is absolutely foul. It has the weird pear flavor, whatever it is that I talked about. That's like all you taste. You don't taste strawberry or anything. You just get that weird pear juice thing. Oh, it's just terrible. So that's what I've had. According to Chronometer, put everything in, 1973 for calories. What? I burned 2,356 calories today? Holy shit. Oh, I did do a long workout, and then we went to the playground. I have it synced to my Fitbit, if y'all were wondering. So anyway, about 2,000 calories and 89 grams of protein, and I'm still hungry, and I have so many calories left. Ooh, that's so exciting. I love Chronometer. It's so late is the problem. I stayed up so late last night, I really need to go to bed, but I am actually really hungry. Okay, I might have some popcorn, although then I'm going to drink a bunch of water, and then I'll be waking up in the middle of the night to pee. Maybe not popcorn. Maybe I'll just have like, I don't know, an apple. I really don't want an apple. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable. I try to do one of these every month, and one short one as well. Those are so interesting. I look at the comments sometimes and they're so different from like the comments on these and my regular videos, because it's, you know, people just on the shorts shelf, I think is what it's called. So I get a lot of comments from people who are like, aren't vegan, maybe don't know a lot about nutrition. So I get a lot of comments that are like, wow, it's so much sugar, even though it's like, not what? Like, are they talking about fruit? I think it's because I do eat like a lot of fruit. I mean, according to some people, I basically eat no fruit, but according to most people, I eat like a good amount of fruit. And so I guess people still have this notion that like sugar coming from anywhere is sugar, and like you're not supposed to, I don't know, but there's so many comments like that. Like I eat so much sugar, and that's like never a comment I get from you guys. Most of the people who like watch my stuff regularly and like vegans and whatnot, that's just like never a comment I get. So I thought that was really interesting, and just some other just weird things as well. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a video going over some of the comments I get on my shorts videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like it. You can subscribe, of course. Also hit the bell if you want to be notified every time I upload. Also, patrons, thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. I do upload 2 exclusive videos there every month for $5 plus patrons. I should upload the first one for this month in the next few days. I honestly don't know what I'm doing yet. Just being honest, I have no idea, but it'll be up soon. And yeah, thanks again. New video very soon.